What's up, everyone? We are back with another live stream. Today is Tuesday, and this is the Let's Build a $1 Million Company. What we're trying to do, we're trying to build a business that is going to be able to generate $1 million of revenue every single year. Now, what we were working on yesterday is doing some touch-ups to our website, and I was working last night and this morning doing even more updates. I'm really trying to figure out the messaging, figure out the audience, and figure out the pricing. And oh my goodness, it is really tough. I'm really having a hard time trying to narrow down the person that's a small time person that doesn't have very much money that wants a website versus somebody that wants a full suite of services. And I really have to get it into my head of like who I'm going to target. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm still going to be a little bit vague in terms of saying, hey, I build websites for people, you know. Well, let me put on what I have right now. So if we just go right down to pricing here. So let me make this a little bit bigger as well. Okay. So here's the idea. I mean, this is a huge price difference, right? $2,500 to $10,000 to $100,000. So the idea is, I think, whether this is going to work or not, I don't know. So the idea is to take a company that's just starting out, somebody that's brand new. They can't necessarily afford a $5,000 or $10,000 website, but they want something and they need something. And it would be great to be able to help these people, offer them a service that they can get high quality stuff, not just some cheap, crappy template, and have someone in their corner to be able to help them out. So I have the starting price at $2,500, but I also want to include in like a monthly fee, recurring fee with that. So whether that's $100 a month, $250 a month, what have you, I want to somehow figure out a way to make that clear or to clarify that. And maybe that's just in the discussions that we're going to have with everybody, because none of this is just, there's no buy now buttons. I was thinking about that yesterday, but there's going to be none of that. So the initial fee might be $2,500, but hopefully it'll end up being more than that, whether it's $100 a month to help manage the content, or, you know, up to $200-$300 a month to do a little bit more, helping out these startup companies, and then build them up in towards companies or businesses that have more money, that are a little bit more established, that can go to the next level of starting to think about how they're going to grow their company, right? And all the different things that we can put in place to be able to help them do that. You know, the stuff that I've done for my work at other companies or what have you, now it's doing it for Piixel and for other people to help them expand on their online presence, right? So I created this other page. It's the pricing page. And I was just working on this right now. Let me just full screen this. So you get to the pricing for every stage of your business, whether you're just starting out or have an established business generating over 1 million revenue, we have an option that is right for you. Then again, the same three price points. And then I have this thing here, continued partnership. Your website is just the beginning. While your website is home base for your online presence, it is just the beginning of your business journey. Growing your business and community goes beyond having a beautiful website, and our team will continue to work with you and build upon. Continue to work with you. There we go. To build upon the foundation created from your website, right? So yeah, you have a website, but you got to expand, right? How's your sales funnel going to go? What other things could you offer your customers onto your website, right? How are you going to do social media? How are you going to do all those different things to create new content and to keep your website fresh? All these things. It's more than just having a website, right? How are you going to optimize for different things that you're going to learning as you grow your business? Just like I'm doing right now, just kind of thinking of all the different things I can do and all the different people that I'm going to be serving. You know, how do you message that? How do you make sure that you're still, I don't know if it's still innovating, but still doing whatever it is that you can do to make sure that to give yourself the best opportunity for success, right? So I have that statement here, and then schedule a call. I think what we're going to do there. This one I want to have maybe a little bit different, so that if you're reading this, maybe it goes directly to booking a call with us through like Calendly or something. Whereas opposed these other ones just go to like a let's chat. I wonder. I wonder, because now if you click let's chat, it gets you to the contact us page. We could put something here like schedule a call as well too. That might be kind of cool. I think we'll do that. We could definitely, no problem, just send us an email. We could say, so instead of being too verbose, let's go bold, or bold, not bold. We need to, let's put in a button. So and then, or just schedule a call. So something like that. So this is would be a call to action button. Same with this one. Let's actually wrap this up in something. Okay, let's just push this into an email. So that's email hello@pixel.ca, and the subject is what should the subject be? Something like, you know, it's like, how can we help you, right? So subject is, you know, like looking for help. I'm trying to think of what it would be like in the, what's the word I'm looking for? In the frame of mind of someone that's going to be sending us an email. So if I'm going to contact somebody, it's like, hey, I could use some help with, or whatever. So let's say looking for a website. I don't know, something like that. Okay. And this is going to be, okay, yeah, that's going to be the call. So, and if anybody has a keen eye, I also did update the font as well. I don't even think I need to have this statement here. It's just contact options. And what should we do? Should we just space them out? I mean, I kind of should give them a little bit of a gap. Or maybe we can have it. Let's reset that. We could see. Email. And then like connect. Actually, what the heck? And I don't even know if we need this. No. Let's link that just in case we're on a smaller screen. Okay. I feel like if we have this, just say or. And let's make sure they're center aligned. And let's see. Color. I don't know. Something like this. That's gonna fail. That's also gonna fail. Nope. Same color. Not gonna work. So, I mean, you have these two. Do I even need to have this in here? Let's just display this hidden for now. I mean, and then fill out the form. It should be pretty self-explanatory. Yeah, well, maybe we could put in a paragraph somewhere. Maybe here. And, oh, what did I say? What did I have before? Oh, I don't remember. So, oh, excuse me. Please use the form below. To contact us. Contact us. Contact us. Or can send us an email. Schedule a call. Up to you. or click the button to send us an email or schedule a call. I feel like it's too, like, people aren't stupid. Well, okay. Let's chat. We can't wait to how we can help you reach your goals. Help you grow your business and reach your goals. And then this whole thing needs some space. You know what we should do, or at least what I'm thinking with this page, is I think we should do this in like options. So what do I mean by that? I mean, this is a page container. Let's we don't have one. Okay, so let's call this contact container instead. So what I mean by that is I think maybe we should grid this and have the options on the left and right. And this option on this side needs to be smaller. We need to flip these. And why did that flip? Oh, right. But I just need this to be the other way around. All right, like this. So this contact options instead becomes a vertical. And in fact, let's just play around with this here for a little bit. Okay. So this isn't giving us a good gap for some reason. Why is that? Maybe it just needs, oh, because it's pixels now? Right, because what I want to do is give options, right? That's the idea here. So this here, we're gonna have yeah, like fill out this form, blah, blah, blah. Just get in touch. I don't have a small H2. Is that almost too small? Oh, that's okay. And then this needs more spacing on the bottom. Too much. And then I think let's try something else. So this is email, and oh, it's an interesting style. This is basically a sidebar heading. Let's try something like this. Okay. 700. Capitalize. Okay. Okay, this whole thing needs to disappear from here. So sidebar heading. Okay, delete that. Oh. Let me just meet up. Here we go. Virtual meetup. I'm going to take these guys, throw them in a block so I could better control their positioning. So they're still going to be, yeah, positioned vertically, but I want to have a good gap, which I seem to already do. Maybe a little bit more there, and maybe this one a little bit less. Can I? Okay. More space in between. There we go. Oh, large. No, I wonder if I could just make it smaller. There. There we go. Maybe this doesn't even need a title. That's just, this is just what it is, right? Okay, I like that. And then how does this look here? We need to totally fix this. Okay, so you are going to be back to 1. but I think should this one be first? I think it should be first, and then we can go back to here and do this one horizontal. Which I think I like. Should we space it out? Oops. We should space it out like this. That looks rather... I don't know. Yeah, let's just left align it. Okay. Yeah, so that looks good. And then we get into a smaller phone. And then let's just get this vertical. Nice and easy, straightforward. Email, virtual, and then form. And that should be about the same here. Okay, so that's good for our contact page. I like that. It's simple enough. Different options for people to get in touch with us. So we're definitely going to need to get this going. Do I have an account with this? I do. What's my password? There it is. I don't think I have a plan, do I? You're on the free plan, right? So I'm going to probably get the professional plan because I can get some integrations, I guess. Customize your configuration page. Customize email notifications. Create automated workflows. Well, I guess that's the same thing as this. Ninja make webhooks. Right. Okay. So we'll do that. Do we want to do that right now? Let's finish our website first, I think, and then we can handle those details later. What's up?
I'm just gonna nip out and go to
Okay.
just because we need soap and a couple things, so I'll just go around and just grab that stuff.
Well, I could do that if you want later on. I don't mind. Well, do you want to go? It's like I always find some things to do. I always find some things to do. Find some business reason to go out there and expense it. Oh, that reminds me. I think I put some travel stuff too. I need to expense. Anyways.
So you don't mind going
No, I don't mind.
Oh, okay. It's supposed to freeze rain on Thursday, so
Freezing rain.
yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be like 12 degrees.
No.
Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Why are you going somewhere on Thursday? So why are you going on Thursday? Oh.
And then we needed soap and flour, so. But if you don't mind going.
Just make a list. Okay. Right. So we want to finish this. Okay. So what do we have? So we have our homepage. Get a website that your customers love and envy. Customers love, they don't envy, but your competitors envy. We build websites for businesses that want to gain a competitive advantage and build meaningful relationships. So again, it's not very clear. It's not saying it's for startups or for whatever. It's like, do you want a website that is, it's like, do you want to take your business to the next level, right? That's who we're targeting so far. And if we'll see how the business structure goes and the model goes, because again, I have this thing here. So forgetting about the courses, like if I charge $2,500 for a website plus $250 per month, and I get 2 customers per month, right? In the first year, that's $92,000, right? So, and here's year 2, year 3. So this is where I've been watching a lot of I always, dang it. So this is what always makes me second guess, triple guess, quadruple guess myself is, what am I thinking? Like looking at other designers or design firms and looking at what I've done and how I've priced my websites before, and thinking like, listen, if I'm going to be spending like 100 hours making a website, it's not going to be $2,500 website. Like that's insane, right? It's got to be like, something like that. It's got to be at least at a bare minimum like $10,000 because it's $100 an hour. But I usually need to bring in more than that. But anyways, but it's like thinking about that value and that price point, which is good, which I think I certainly can get. But if looking at this and looking at these numbers, if we can get this many new people to sign up, especially if it's at this price point, right? Where let's just assume that there will, I don't know about this $249. Like that's where it's like, oh my goodness, is that going to be too little or too much for somebody? But if it's not, and getting 2 people, like $92,000 for the first year, I mean, that's not too bad, which I would have to and I could bring on another person. So there might not be very much actual profit for me at the start, because how many people are you going to need to manage at this point? 24 customers. Like that's a lot of customers to have to manage, right? A lot of different sites. So the question is, how many different people can you manage? And then you're just going to have a good system for ticketing or what have you. So it might not be that bad. If you think about customer service well, this is a little bit different. This is a little bit different than like, hey, I need help doing this or that. It's more like, hey, well, we're paying for a service and that service is, content updates or what have you. How can you, how much can a person have and all that kind of stuff? Anyways, we'll worry about that later, but there's processes that are going to have to be put in place to manage that. And then year 2, where you get 1 customer a week, again, at a pretty reasonable fee, that's not too bad. Then you're making $250,000 just on that alone. Then you have 72 customers. So say one person can manage 24 people. So here you're basically tripling that. So say you need to hire 3 people. And if you're paying them close to $100,000 a year, then that's not going to be enough money. So it's not just always about the bottom line, right? And this is where having the larger company is going to really help the bigger companies. that are going to end up paying a little bit more, right? And this again, 576 customers. Oh my goodness. Let's just say one person can manage even the 30 customers. So that means you need 20 employees equals that many employees times, say it's going to cost you $70,000 to hire. That's 1.3 million. So that's not a lot of quote unquote profit for the company. Of course, if everything else, it's 1.3 and you bring in 1.9, right? So that's what, a $600,000 margin. So that's not even, how much, what is that? 600 out of 1.8. So that's 30% margin, something like that. I guess that's not so bad. Then it also highly depends on how many people, how many clients one person can manage. And you don't want to go too much higher than that because I think that's unrealistic. 25, wolves 25, then it's really pushing it. Yeah, wow, that's interesting. So then so it could very well be that these starter customers, again, is that the loss leader that gets people in the door and helps prop people up so that once they get beyond this startup phase, then they get into the growth phase when it's like, okay, instead of $250 a month, now we're going to $1,000, $2,500 a month to help you grow, right? Yeah. Right. I mean, can you reduce it to $199? Yeah. It's tough to know what people are going to be willing to pay. So let's say if I reduce this to $199, that's $86,000. But what if you reduce this to $14.99? Oh, that's $68,000. That's a much bigger decline. Initially, where were we at here? 1.6. Now we're at 1.9. But if we do this to 199, 1.6. So it's about the same. So again, it depends on how long a person's recurring, so we need to know what the average duration is of a customer. Like how long do they stay with the company? These numbers are... Let's put... I want to just try... Oh. One other thing. Sorry, I know I'm jumping off on lots of different things here, but my mind is thinking about these things here as we're getting set to launch this thing, right? Course, starter. So let's say someone's on... What did I call them? I have different names for them now. Startup, growth, and pixel perfection, which is maybe kind of stupid, but I need to find something. Need to find something better. Okay. Like what? Can I get 0.5? Let's say I get 0.5 per month, one every 2 months, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Like, is that a good? So like every 2 months I get one. That's on that level. Okay, so now let's go growth. And let's say that that's a recurring fee of let's say it's $1,500 a month. So let's insert that here. And I think we basically are going to want the same thing here, except this is not C8. This is E8, I believe. And this is B4. Right? That's also not right here. All right, I think I need to steal this guy's formula. Okay. So this is not C18. This is going to have to be this one, right? Because this is that times the number of customers. Oh, right. I need to have another column here. Growth customers. This equals what's D8? Okay. Growth customer equals and then this is C17, not D8, but we're going to be at E8, I believe. And then continue that on. And then this is just simply equals this times the number they get per month, right? And right. Oh, not here. What am I doing? I'm messing up this number. Here's where I need to do this. No. This equals this number times this number. Okay, there we go. I think that's right. So leave all this the same. So that would bring in $58,000 if I can get one customer every 2 months on like a higher package, which I don't think is unreasonable. which I think though, the more that I get that, the more people I'm going to have on my team to help handle the day-to-day stuff so that I'm not spending all my time like actually building the websites. So let's see let's just do year 2. Insert here. We got growth customers. I need to fix this spreadsheet. So this is going to equal this plus this. Equals this plus this number. Which is going to be pretty straightforward. And then we're going to have the growth revenue on here. Which is going to literally be, I think that's right, that times B4, yep. And then go here equals sum. I'm interested. I bet it would catch up. Well, I guess it depends on the rate of growth. If the rate of growth is the same. So that makes things a whole lot more manageable. Well, there we go. I'm also not thinking about how much that's going to cost, right? So if we have 18 of those customers that are demanding, you know, $2,500 or $1,500 of work, then how many staff members are we going to need to deal with that? If you say 1 per 10, then you're looking at needing to have 2 people here, and they might need to get paid more. Maybe they're getting paid $100,000. So that almost breaks that even. Oh my goodness, pricing is crazy. Right, but if we do something that might be more realistic in terms of what I would actually like to offer. So what does that equal? That's times 12. I mean, that's $30,000. Again, lots of big industries or businesses. If you're serious about business and you want to grow your business, paying $30,000 to get X amount of revenue or what have you is certainly doable. So now we're looking at already at $3,700 or $375,000 for 18 people. And then you have 2 people to manage that, and that's $200,000. And then you're making almost double that in profit, right? So that makes more sense. And then you can see even in the first year, that's going to make more money than you're going to make from your starter customers. And again, hopefully the starter companies roll into like a growth company, right? But we have to be careful with the pricing here in terms of, oh, you're paying $250, now you're going to go all the way to $2,500. I guess it depends on what they want, right? Oh my goodness. So much to think about. And again, what I could do something else with the growth people as well too. It's like, oh well, it's $10,000 right off the bat plus, you know, whatever the $2,500 monthly fee it is. So then it's $40,000 for the 1 year, right? Again, it depends. What are you doing, right? Are you selling $50,000 a month in product, in inventory? Okay, well then let's talk. What is it going to cost you, or what do you think would be reasonable to pay for solving a problem that'll help you generate an extra $20,000 in revenue a year, or $120,000? You know, I think $20,000 or 20% is quite reasonable for that. 20% of 120,000 is what is it, like 25K, 30K, something like that. That's not bad. That's reasonable, right? And any logical business owner would be like, yes, no problem spending 30,000 to make 140 or 120, whatever. Okay, so let's get back to the website here. So we got our copy. Again, we'll figure out how this is going to evolve over time, depending on who comes to us and what our market ends up being. So we have our recent work here made by Piixel. So I was making these individual pages for the work that I've done, and I was just like, you know what? I'm not feeling it because I don't know. I don't know what it is about doing that. I think I might end up having that. So let's just go here. So like I was starting, here's for the Ocean Frontier Institute, right? And then this is when I was thinking, brand strategy. These are the different things that we did, right? Brand strategy, some images, blah, 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 quote, visual identity. Here's kind of what we did. But now it's just like, no, we're just going to build you websites. Here are the websites that we've built. And you go here and then you just click on them and then it just takes you to the website. You can just see the website. Let the work speak for itself, right? And then maybe you could have 8 of them or whatever. But then you have some clients down here below, just like a little logo soup, just a little bit more validation. And then here, what people have to say. So again, with the quotes are still here. What's my quote? I have to change the font. Oh, that's much better. Just bold, I think is good. There we go. Okay. Anyways, so we got our quotes here. And then same sections here. Imagine what you could do, what you could accomplish if your customers were delighted every time they visited your website. Every aspect of your website was in perfect line with your mission and vision. You can communicate the value, constant supply of content. You can focus on building your relationships with your customers. Dedicated team, that's us, being there for you. Oh God, I don't want to sound like we'll be there for you. We'll be there for Canadians. What's that? Our Prime Minister. Don't need to sound sleazy at all. Unlock your potential, options for every stage of your business. Yeah, it just gets to the pricing again, and then to the let's chat. So that's it for the home. That's for the home page. And then you click on anything, let's chat. Here's our contact page, which we were just kind of working on. It looks a little off center because of how things are framed here on the page. Do you know what I mean? Because there's extra space here, which is different than the space here. But I wonder if I can somehow... See, I don't want... Oh, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I was thinking it was going to send that over to the left as well, or to the right. I didn't want that, but it's just sending the block to the left, to the right. So I like that. That's much better. Much better. Let's go back to that. Yes. Yeah, yes. But what I can do is edit this grid. Not have so much space in between, because now there's lots of space from here. Although, let's just see, can I? Yeah, at that point it'll break. Okay, which is fine. Okay, great. So that's the contact us page, send a message, short. So we have the process page, a process that brings you and your customers together. People partner with us because of our expertise and proven processes established from over a decade of designing successful websites. What to expect? Here's the secret sauce. We have a discovery phase, strategy and plan, content. should I say content development and management? Maybe just content's fine for now. So content, we work with you to shape the messaging. And so again, if you're going to be in the lower plan, it's basically discovery. I take what I learned and just the client is going to be responsible for developing the content, and I'll have some things in place, but it's just like straight, going to design something that's going to work and think about what they're going to want for the future, for future growth. And we'll make sure we'll build in a solid foundation so that we can add those components on afterwards. But the idea as a beginner is to just get the website out there. And I don't even know if there should be any iterations, maybe one iteration, and then we launch and then we grow, right? So, and then the iterations could also come from the the monthly recurring fee, depending on what it is that they want. So that's what to expect. And then our expertise, what we can build for you. So these are the 4 different types of websites that we'll work to build at the start. A content management system, which is just basically a standard website with a blog or team members or whatever stuff that's kind of more that's dynamic, right? Just stored in a database, pretty simple stuff. We'll gotta update these icons. E-commerce, website, memberships, and like a custom application. So if you want an actual app, we can develop that as well too, depending on your business and what your business does. And again, with the kind of these pricing and let's start. I wonder if that should be on every page, or if it just go like, hey, ready to start, just get in touch with us. I don't know. But for now, there's just those 2 pages plus a pricing page, which is the same kind of thing, except it has this added thing here at the bottom, continued partnership. Your website is just the beginning. Your website is the home base and it's the core, and just by having it, it's literally it's just a start, right? There's so many more things that we can add on to that, right? Like, what's your content strategy going to be like? What's your brand strategy going to be like? What's your visual identity? All these different moving pieces that are all part of basically building your brand, right? And doing part of your marketing. It's kind of all going to kind of stem through there. We want to work with everyone to guide them along the process, right? To take you from the beginner to the growth to the whatever the premium package is, right? Schedule a call to learn more. Right, and they could just go straight into the scheduling a call, which will create that link. Then there's the tools page, which again hasn't really changed. It's just kind of the tools, and then focus on your business. It's like, yeah, there's these tools, but you know what? If you don't want to learn how to do it yourself, we can do it for you. Bring us as part of your team, right? That's what we do best. And that's that, and that's the contact us page. So yeah, it's like 4 pages, 5 pages. Very, very simple. So what do we need to do so that we're ready to launch? We need to build these images for the clients and the work that we've done. So it's either going to be 4 or 8, or maybe it might be 6 if I do I do 3, like a row of 3. And I was just about to get started. I was going to put them in basically a 4:3 aspect ratio. Just make little nice screen grabs or shots, or maybe even an image of or a video for these, right? And yeah, I think so. We need to do that, and then we need to on the process page, we need to get these icons. Let's do that right now. Let's look for some icons. And then if you're here earlier, 20 minutes ago, Andrew came in there. I'm gonna have to run out to run an errand or some errands in a little bit, but we can finish this. And I know for sure, tonight I will get those images done and launch the site. So it's going to be, again, we're already launched. Piixel's out there, but it's going to be this new thing, the new way of going, just focusing strictly on building websites for people. And then we're going to start marketing. That's what we're going to do. So looking forward to that. Okay, let's get these icons. Now, where are my icons? I think they're in my icon folder. Right. I think I want the line icon. Oh. Where did I think if I go here, right. I think there's the 24 grid. We'll look at the icons and figure out if we have icons that match these things. Should be pretty straightforward to find. Okay. So this is an icon set that I purchased way back in the day. Okay. Let's actually... There's this one. Oh. Okay, I should probably read that message one of these days. Icon set 3. And then icon set 4. Okay. Okay. And there we go. What should we do? Okay, so we need icons for close you. I'm gonna write this down. So e-commerce, memberships, apps, and CMS. Oops. Okay. So what do we see here? So business, anything here for... I mean, this could be one for memberships, potentially. Maybe. Okay, what else do we got? Hotel security, settings, e-commerce. Well, that seems like it's something that we might need. Okay, what? This one's kind of not bad. It adds a little bit of a security thing on there. This one too is on a more of a, like on a computer. Which one's better? I'm almost thinking this one. Okay, this is probably going to be pretty small. Not sure if you guys are going to be able to see that. But okay, what do we want to do? We need to get our colors. Let me get our colors here. Can I put this down? Just get a note. That's blue. And I think we want our violet. Okay. So we go here in our shapes. Let's change the color. I want them blue. Zoom in on this guy. And what part should we make pink? Maybe the whole cart? Yeah, let's try the whole cart. Oh, we're gonna have to put that one above it. There we go. There we go. I like that. Okay, so let's export that. Export selection. And this one's going to be called. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Let's just put it. I don't know where to put it. Okay, let's just put it on the desktop, just so we know where it is. Okay, select folder, desktop, and we're gonna call this e-commerce, I guess. Makes sense. Export. Okay. So that's our e-commerce icon. So now we just need memberships, apps, and CMS. Ooh, something like this could be for memberships. Okay, applications, probably. Windows and applications. Okay. So I have this one here. This one could almost be could be pretty good for an application. I mean, this one here looks pretty good for like a content, like a CMS. Where are you? CMS. Desktop. No, it's creating a subfolder. Okay. Maybe. I'm not sure about that one. And for there was programming there, but let's see, memberships. We just want to have users, and I think I already have something for that. Let's go right here. Replace image. Right, I have people right here. applications. E-commerce, I just need to gotta throw it in here. And I don't have a folder. Desktop. Okay, delete this one here. There's too many icons that look the same in terms of having like the browser window, right? So this one's not going to work. So let's go back here and look for something else for the content management system. And really what I'm thinking is something with like a database and that picture on there. Back to school, not really. Smart devices. Ooh, this could be something for app development. I kind of like this one. Okay. And what should be red here or pink? You can have the dots. We can have this secondary screen. This one here on the inside. Yeah, let's try that one. Export. What did I want to call this one? Ooh, I don't know if I like that. What if I tried? What if the circles were pink instead? Might work a little bit better. Okay, export. No, you want desktop, right? And what are we calling this one? Just app development. And if we go back to, where do we want to go back here? Icons. And then throw that in here. Replace image with that one. There, that's not so bad. I like that. So now last one is the content management system. Ooh, okay, this is kind of interesting. Like books. This looks like servers almost. Oh, here we go. The whole server thing. This looks like servers. Oh, this This looks more like servers. Okay, so what do we got? Content management. Okay. That's database to server. We want, I mean, really just database. We don't really need to talk server stuff here. So this one's kind of speaking to me because it has a little bit of the settings, right? So like we're going to take care of that. I mean, I almost like it better than this one where there's huge content. Well, I wonder, it's like there's huge content and a little bit of management, or here a lot of management and a little bit of content. But again, the real point is that we handle the management for you. Where are we? Up here. I want the inner circle. Beauty. Okay, file. Export. And export, whoops. Icons. No, we want to delete this one because we're not using it. And let's go into here. Content management. Replace. Nice. Is there anything we could do with other than this with the memberships? These people icons. Like I find like it's just okay. It's just like people standing there. It's like community building, right? What's flowers, teddy bear. Let's have a quick scan, see if we can find something that's better. Star Wars person. Beauty and spa. Memberships, right? Just people. Video conferencing. Kind of, sort of. Well, this one is interesting. Like people talking to people on a screen. Sort of. I mean, it's, yeah. I mean, not all memberships are going to have any kind of like Zoom, whatever, functionality or, you know, live sessions or whatever. It could just be, you know, straight content to the user. I mean, again, we could think of gated content. So everyone needs to have some kind of user password or access. Which I've had before. Where did it go? Where? Did I switch pages? Oh, there we go. It's all the way. Oh, I zoom in and it goes all over the place. Okay, weird. Okay. Right, so memberships here. I kind of like this badge thing. I wish we could have the two badges in one, like female and male. And not just one. Like one or the other, right? That's a question. question to ask. Da-da-da-da-da. Well, let's do this one for now. And what should we make? Pink. I feel like we should do the circle, but also the lines. There, I like that. And yeah, export selection, and membership. I need to select it actually, so I can export it. Go back to here, icons, and membership. Yeah, I like it. I do like it, except I think to make it consistent, I think we need to make this dot here on this phone a we need to make it pink. So where was that one? That was probably like on the devices one. Which I think is probably here, if memory serves, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there's the settings one. No, I don't see it. There's the e-commerce. I'm looking for color here. Must be here. I must have missed it. Okay, let's start at the top. Devices. It's got to be here. Yeah, there it is. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay. Export. Yeah, app development will replace you. It's fine. Replace. Icons. Delete. Delete. App development. Let's replace there. There we go. Okay, that looks good. Oh, we need to make these colors. Yes, I just copy and pasted. We need other colors. So we start at red. That's just a standard. What is that? Blue. Let me look at the color color wheel. Okay. So we have red. Yeah, we need to get into, oops, where am I? The pinks and purples. We can get to the purples and blues a little bit. Let's call this one purple. Linear gradient. Almost switching slightly. We are going to get you. My. No, that's way too much. A little more saturation to that purple. Or something like that. That's not too bad. Okay. Blue's good. So we want a good teal to a green. Maybe like a forest green. Oh, shoot, I'm screwing it up. What? That's green. We need to make this one teal. Okay. Something there. And let's go. We want to green this one up. Yeah, it's not so bad. Just like this, actually. Can we saturate this a little bit more? Pull it a little bit more blue, slightly. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, and then this green one, let's move this a little bit more towards the yellow here. Yeah, not poop color. Actually, what do we got for here? Is that too much? Okay, now we're cooking. It's not bad. Right, so now we're kind of somewhat going through the colors of the rainbow here as we go along. Okay, and I do have plans for all these different pieces. So I might need to refine this, but like in whatever marketing materials and the way that I'm going to communicate with clients, depending on what stage they are of the process, that the materials that I'm going to be giving to them is going to be color coded in these kind of ways so that people will know like kind of what stage of the process they are, just by like a visual cues. Just a little stupid thing. Is that important? Probably not. But for me, I think it'll just be really cool and be a really nice touch. And then it could also be something that will be added to like the videos or whatever that we're going to end up producing, where the specific color of the video is going to indicate the specific piece of content that I might be trying to teach, right? Like trying to teach a little bit about like how to manage content, how to structure your information. Might be teaching a little bit about discovery, like what kind of questions to ask a client, about a strategy, how to take the information you have and then develop a plan. All these kinds of different pieces that go to taking a client from A to Z, from complete discovery, not even knowing them, to launching a product that they're actually going to be happy with and they're actually going to be able to use to help solve some kind of business problem, right? So all those different types of videos, if we color coordinate them, that would be kind of cool. It would be like a subtle thing, but I think that would be really cool. So yeah, I think we could play around with these colors a little bit more to figure out exactly what works, what doesn't. But that's okay. We don't need to fiddle with that right now. But the last thing I'm thinking about is the color of these numbers. And does it work if that they're pink? It was good if that was kind of the only color, but is there anything else that works, that makes sense? Now I'm just running through the whole gauntlet to see if anything catches my eye. Not really. Yeah, maybe we can stick. We'll stick with that for now. I think it works okay. I think the only problem is that this part is the same color as well here, but that's okay. Okay, so whoops. What am I doing here? That's what we can expect. This is the process page. So the only thing that's left for us to do now is to go onto the home page and design these. Why does it do that? This is so frustrating. And design these images, which are going to be the placeholders for the work that I do. Well, I mean, there are going to be basically they're going to be screenshots of the websites that I've built, right? And again, I think it's a good compromise for not knowing exactly how I want to present my work, that I can present the image here of the work and then they can click on it and just go to the actual website. What better way to see the work that someone's done than to actually link them to the website? Does it make sense to have an internal page where I could talk a little bit about it? Maybe, but I don't think it's going to be worth it at this stage of the game, especially since we're talking about reaching out to customers that don't have a lot of money and aren't going to be willing to spend thousands of dollars, like upwards of 5 figures, to get a website. Then, I would think, or that at least it's my hope, that seeing this website and clicking on some of these links and looking at live things that I've built and the client list and the testimonials should be enough proof. And then obviously talking to me should be enough proof of concept to know that that I can get the job done, right? So that I got the team in place, that we can get the job done, right? So that's where we are, and that I will get that done tonight, and it'll be live sometime tonight or tomorrow or whatever the case may be. And then we're really going to start putting together our marketing and figuring out exactly how we're going to reach our customers. So we did a lot of work a couple weeks ago about our whole marketing strategy in terms of figuring out what kind of content to create. We should probably revisit that because it's still really good. But I think I want to get a little bit more specific into exactly how I want to target these new entrepreneurs and these new business owners to get them to see the work that I do and the work that I can do for them, right? So that might just be, it's probably going to be doing a lot of stuff on foot, like in person, joining entrepreneur groups or courses or whatever. Like go hang out where new entrepreneurs hang out, right? Small business centers, all that kind of stuff, right? So that's probably going to be one part of it. And then the other part is scheduling out the content and how to create content for people that might be looking to figure out and learn how to make their own website, right? That's the other type of content that we'll be creating. So yeah, so I think that's a good place to leave it. We're going to leave it there. So thank you so much for watching. There's a few people that were popping in and out today. So thank you very much for stopping by. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Let me know. Give me a shout. Whatever the case may be. I love talking about business. I will talk about it 24/7. So if that's something that is interesting to you, then let me know, get in touch, and, we'll just keep chatting. So we're going to get at it again tomorrow. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, and have yourself a great day. Keep on struggling, keep on grinding, keep on building. And before you know it, we're both going to be at $1 million company. So looking forward to that day. All right, guys, take it easy.